Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I am definitely a bit late to this. um, Publishing the video this morning took a lot longer than I expected, and I had some other work that I also had to kind of catch up on. So, apologies for being a little bit late. But hello, Victor. Hello, Mr. Moss. How are you two doing? And hello to any lurkers as well. You don't have to be in the chat or anything. In fact, let me make a poll. Oh, I see that. Wait, there's a Q&A. I can do a Q&A in the chat. What? Wait, that's so cool. Okay, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, let me create just a stupid poll. What are you drinking right now? Water, coffee, tea, adult beverage. Okay. Hey, I'm just starting a stupid poll so you guys have something to interact with. So let me know what you guys. So okay, water. Someone is drinking water. Um and okay, some people are drinking coffee and water. Okay, I myself am having tea. This is Murchie's afternoon tea. Murchie's is a fantastic tea brand from Canada, the mystical land of Canada. And this is their decaf afternoon tea. It is really, really delicious. Kind of muted, but because it's decaf, but it's really lovely. I really like this. But yeah, guys, lately I've been having decaf. Oh, okay. Another view is drinking tea. Delicious, delicious. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's see. I'm just going to here. I'll open that up on this side so I can see what's going on here. Both water and coffee. Excellent. Okay, flute berries, you were having a protein shake. Flute berries, are you Jenny? You're Jenny, right? Guys, it's so hard to keep track of usernames. Oh, Mr. Moss, you know what? Okay, if your glass of water is currently empty, you can say water. So Blue Moon, you drink coffee but rinse with water just to go easy on the stomach. I feel you on that. In fact, actually, you know what? Here, I have a separate thing of water. I will drink water to pad my tea. Yes, you are Jenny. Okay, fantastic, Jenny. I am keeping it in my mind. I hope you're proud of me. Let's see. Yeah, so water, coffee, and tea. All right, no one with an adult beverage this day or evening if you're on the other side of the pond. At least I hope that if you guys are drinking adult beverages that you're drinking it in the evening. That is the best time to drink it. No day drinking here, okay? Well, yeah, so I am feeling a little jazzed. There is a kind of adrenaline that comes from publishing something as personal as the TSW video that I just published. I've already received a few really, really heartfelt comments. So thank you. It helps me feel not so alone. So there, kind of buzzing on the adrenaline a little bit. I also reopened a blog, just a very simple blog. In fact, it's so simple that it only has the one entry in it, which is a video transcript of the video, the TSW video. So if you go to my my website, if you go to JustAnotherFlutist.com/blog, you will see it. So I will put that here. I think I wanted to get some ideas from you guys of like if I were to write in this blog every now and then. And when I say every now and then, I really mean every now and then. Like I probably would only put a few posts a year, something like that. Really not much. But I want to know if there's anything that you guys want to hear from me that is probably better done in written form. Anything at all. I'm curious to know what you guys are thinking. I have thought of putting up sort of like a current equipment list, like video equipment and stuff. I'm just not sure how many of you guys are interested in that. I do think that would make for a good post, but I'm curious what you guys want. Okay, enjoy your game, Mr. Moss. I hope you have a great game, whatever game it is that you are playing. Chef Maiku, you were just watching that, made you late. Oh yeah, it made me late too. Let's see, how many people? Okay, so we have a few more people drinking tea than coffee. Okay, most of us are drinking water. Okay. Oh. But yeah, so if you guys have any suggestions on what I could possibly blog about that really is better done in written form, please let me know. And if you're kind of thinking about it and throughout this stream, as you're listening and you're thinking about what you would, if you could see a blog coming from me, what would you want to see? Please just pop it in the chat. Just say blog idea, : and then write your idea. Same for anyone who is watching this after the fact as an archived live stream. Just head to the comments below, the comment section below, and write blog idea, : and then whatever your idea is. And yeah, because I don't really want to guess what to put in the blog. I'd rather hear it from you guys. So I didn't actually see the super moon. Wait, I completely missed that, Victor. Jenny, thank you so much for saying that. Something that I discovered about myself in this whole journey is that in terms of especially a romantic relationship, I am the type of person who actually develops a deeper, like I have to develop an emotional attachment and an emotional relationship first before anything else. So the personality of the person really makes a difference to me. So in my case, I think for me, I have lacked an understanding of how people can just leave their significant others in a vulnerable state, as Jenny is saying here. But after a lot of reflection, a lot of writing, and also, creating this video that explains this whole situation, I have come to the conclusion that I am likely very likely. I haven't dived too deep into it, but I seem to check all the boxes. I believe I am demisexual. Which I don't know how many of you guys even know what that is. It is actually on the ACE spectrum. But it is the type of person who can only really develop a romantic relationship with someone when you start with an emotional attraction and an emotional relationship. So the emotional relationship comes first before anything physical, which I think that very neatly explains why I do not see it as an option to leave, because the kind of the physical aspect of a condition like TSW does not actually matter to me in terms of attraction. And, so, it took me a long time of like a lot of reflection, a lot of writing, and kind of some research because I did wonder to myself, this is the part that I did not put in the video because I felt that it was really out of place. It was actually in one of the original drafts of this video that I discovered that I am probably demisexual. So yeah, I guess now you guys know. But I think that I think that knowledge has comforted me and helped me understand and realize that there's nothing actually really crazy about me to stick with John through this whole situation. My attraction to him has not wavered at all in this time because of my nature. And so learning that aspect of my nature has been very empowering, has been very comforting, and it has given me a lot of stability in knowing why I stick with him like this. And it's because my attraction for him, like if you're only talking about the attraction part of it, my attraction for him is rooted not in the physical, but in the emotional. So that's not to say that I do not think he's really cute and hot, okay? But, that comes after the emotional part. So I don't know how many of you guys know about that, but know that is an orientation. But yeah, I did find that out about myself. And since Jenny brought it up, I thought it's a good time to bring that aspect up. I don't want to make myself sound like a hero. I think that is the reason why I'm bringing it up. I think a lot of people think of staying in these types of relationships where you're going through really hard stuff together. People really kind of see you as a hero for sticking in it, but that is not my reality. I'm not a hero. I'm just a person who's very deeply emotionally in love. And that is it. I'm not being a hero doing all of this. So, yeah. It's reading about demisexuality definitely answered a lot of my own very personal questions about myself. I have felt very crazy for a very long time. So finding that out about myself has been extremely empowering. So, Martin, thanks to my video on Monka head joints, you found the perfect match. Oh, really? You're now playing a Miramatsu flute with a Kokobolo head joint. and a 14 karat gold riser. Wow. Congratulations, Martin. So you have a Monka head joint with Cocobolo? Is that right? Wait. Oh, I'm looking on the one on Flute Center. Wow. Okay, which one is Cocobolo? What does Cocobolo look like? Is it? It's like a really dark black wood. Is that right? Ooh, Miramatsu heavy wall and Monka. Wow, that is wonderful. Chef Maiku, you tried a Miramatsu heavy wall at NFA. You think it's your dream flute? Oh yes, you need something that can handle this former horn air. Yeah, heavy wall tends to be a favorite amongst doublers, and people coming over from other instruments. Cocobolo looks like Kingwood, but more red tone. Oh, I see. Yes. I see it now. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, dang. That is really beautiful. He makes a piccolo version too. I can see. Wow. Stunning. Beautiful. Congratulations, Martin. You must be over the moon. I know, because that's how I felt when I got my perfect match. So I'm so thrilled for you, man. I'm so thrilled. Okay. It is time for me to start practicing. So let's raise the desk and get the flute out. I'm just gonna put my tea on the side and then mostly just drink out of my my water here. All right, here we go. Okay, so again, today is going to be another 30-minute practice session, and it's really just because I can tell that I need to kind of warm back up into regular flute playing again after the last few weeks of absolute chaos. So, it's fine. We're just going to ease into it. I'm going to leave the poll up so that anyone who's lurking, if you would like to do something in the chat but not talk, you can answer the poll. Let me know what you're drinking. Although I kind of wish I could move the poll in the chat over here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'll end the poll right now. We'll put up another poll later. So we'll end the poll. That is the results of the poll. Jenny, you're playing a Yamaha 62 right now. Found out it's not the best for you. That's the piccolo, right? Yeah, I think I have that one. It's my backup. So the Trevor James Mopani piccolo is on sale at Flute Center right now. You want to trial it? Yeah. Ooh, so Chef Maiku, you tried the pink ivory Monka head joints? They're lovely. They're really lovely. And so you try to Powell head joint if you don't get a Miramatsu. Yeah, Powell can take a lot of power too. So I think you would really like that. Hey, Bill, how are you? Welcome, welcome. All right. So I got my flute together. Let's get our timer going. All right, here we go. And let's just kind of see where things go. All right, even better than yesterday. It's easier to keep my mouth really open for those top notes. And just in general, I'm getting a nice, pretty big, rich sound. Placing the high G a little finicky. I think I still want to do it a little bit further back than it needs to be. So gonna be thinking about that. But we only have half an hour, so I'm going to keep moving. So let's do the Moyse exercise 4. Here we go. Okay, I'm realizing I'm doing way too much vibrato when it's really, really soft. So I need to tone it down. Ugh. So I'm trying to find the exact point where it's like super soft and keep it there. It's a little better than yesterday, but I think the higher notes can be a little bit better. We'll let that be a tomorrow thing though. wait, not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, we keep going. Go higher now. Oh, once more. Okay, not bad. That's better than yesterday. I'm trying to maintain that like super like laser but tiny sound. This is pretty fun. I am really enjoying the reverse taper. So for whenever Nicholas comes back in the chat, I'm really enjoying the reverse taper. That makes it really fun. Okay. Hi, Jen. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Michael. So tips for circular breathing: don't inhale too much. Only inhale as much as you would when you're like normally breathing between speaking. Make sure like when you're pushing the air out, this one I learned from Jasmine Choi. So you push it out from, like, you imagine pushing it out from around here, like your throat, like the top of your throat into the bottom of your mouth. Like it kind of feels like you're doing that. But yeah, other than that, it's just, you just got to keep doing it. You have to keep coming back to it. It takes a lot of repetition. So, yeah. Okay, that was better than yesterday. You're welcome, Jen. And thank you for getting me to articulate it, because I think that helped me really prepare to do what I just did. So thank you. Thank you in turn. Let's do 480 exercises now. Also, I'm just going to prepare the number 2 on our list for next time. Okay. So 235. If this one is a long one, we're going to split it in half, and only do half of it and then other half tomorrow, just because this is only a 30-minute session. So 235. It's not that long. Let's see how far we get. So this is triads on F sharp. Okay, not terrible. Definitely some spots I can feel my fingers are going up way too high. So I was like really trying to keep them nice and down low. But we will keep going. Yeah, that was pretty fast actually. So what are we doing next time? 368 is next. Okay, so we'll change that here. So 368. Lovely. Okay, and then we are doing turnarounds 1 octave higher, number 31 and on. Yesterday we only did 4, so maybe similar today we'll only do 4 again. I think I do need to use a metronome. I think we're going at about 70. So, and I need to have it sitting here so I can see the ball motion from the corner of my eye. Then you guys can also kind of see it a little bit too. There we go. So we will try this out. this one I need to figure out a bit. Hey, Henry at the airport. You doing all right? Did you get through TSA just smooth sailing? Thank you, Michael. Okay. Nearly. Okay. That one was good because I made sure to resonate the C just really high in the mouth, and then it just comes out on its own. I don't have to do an extra push. Okay, so I'm going to figure out the next one. Just need a little bit more air, slightly bigger inhale. Make sure to resonate the high C where I want it to. Okay. We're going to leave that alone and start with that next time. So this is 34. Yeah, these are a little bit of a nightmare, but they're really fun. I might be a little bit of a masochist in that way, but they are super fun. So this is 34. So we'll start from that tomorrow. I'm like almost there, but I can tell that I need to kind of sleep on it a little bit. Oops. Goodness gracious. I hid everything. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's see how much I remember for this second half. I think it's really only, it's 3 pages. Okay, let's see how much I remember. did that in the wrong order. Okay, back it up. Stay on high. It does. Okay. We're going to have to go back over some of that. low C, on the low C. Ah, yes, yes, yes. I do know that. I think I'm just rushing through it. Okay. So clearly the last page is my strongest. I really need to keep going over the rest of it. Oh, okay. 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 I think I need to go over this again tomorrow from top to bottom. So there's some spots that I'm starting, it's coming back to me. It's coming back to me, but only in little bits. So we will do the whole thing tomorrow, like again in one shot. We'll do that. Okay, timer is up. So again, I'm just gonna go over time a tiny bit and do some rapid as wildfires. Okay, how far did I even get with this? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate it. Honestly, my strictness with my practicing is it gives me a sense of stability. Like it gives me a sense of like there's something routine, there's something that's staying the same, and there's something that I'm in control of. I am definitely using my practice routine for a completely ulterior motive, which is just for my sense of self and sense of like there's something that I am in full control over. So, Brenda, yes, I will grab a drink of water. Thank you, Henry. I really appreciate it. Bill, you've just decided you don't have enough lifetime left to ever get to where you can play 3 measures of that. Hey, that's what I thought 5 years ago. That's what I thought 5 years ago. Okay, I really thought that. You just keep chugging along, and when you look back, you're gonna be like, whoa, how did that happen? Tao, I don't know how to say your name, Garcia. I used to stream on Twitch. I don't so much anymore. I still have it though. That's why it's listed in the description. Okay. Well, I just kind of want to go over one last thing, and then I will pack up and answer your questions. Clean up. So Period is asking, why am I learning the Ibert? It is just the piece that got away from me when I was in university. So it's a bit, it's not a bit, it is all a self-empowering type of thing that I'm doing for myself. It's the piece that I was not good enough to play when I was in university. And it was just kind of like a piece that was hanging over my head for a really long time. And then 5-6 years ago, I was just like, you know what? I'm done like throwing myself a pity party that I'm not good enough to play it. I'm just going to start studying it and learn what I can from it. And so in the time that I've been practicing the Ibert, I have changed my posture 3 times. I have, like really raised the bar for my tone, breathing, technique work, everything. Like the Ibert has really made an insane difference in my playing. It also kind of makes everything else feel really easy by comparison. So yeah, that is why I am learning it. It's a self-improvement, self-empowerment, self-care thing. I know that is probably the weirdest use for the Ibert, but that is my truth. So I love it. Henry, you frequently do whatever practice and it doesn't work very well. I did that for the longest time, man. I am going to be completely real with you guys with like the way that I practice, which like you guys can see the checklist, and I go through the checklist and I keep coming back to the checklist. I did not used to practice like this. Not at all. Never used to practice like this. Part of the reason I started practicing like this was to make it so that you guys had a bit of a program to follow. It's just nice when you are watching a stream or listening to a stream that you kind of have a rough idea of like where things might go. And so this was actually more of a live stream program that turned into a wonderful way to kind of keep track of my progress, to keep coming back to things, to really hone skills. And I don't really know how useful this practice method that I'm currently doing right now, how useful it would have been in university. Because in university, you kind of have to sort of whatever practice, because you're constantly juggling a priority list. So like you have, for example, like there's a major Like maybe there's a major solo that you need to get right for orchestra. So you're going to be practicing that a lot. And then maybe your juries are coming up soon. So for those of you guys who are watching who don't go to music school, juries are your practical exams. So like maybe you have a jury to do, then you have a competition, then you have like a recital, you have someone else's recital that you're playing in, et cetera, et cetera. So the performances and the exams just kind of keep coming when you're in university. And so you're constantly juggling this priority list of most need to practice to least need to practice. And when you're juggling, your priority list like that actively in school, it's nigh impossible to keep coming back to like skills like what I'm doing here, to keep coming back and just kind of like, lightly and loosely exploring them, So what I have suggested to my students who are actively in music school is to, like in the summer, provided that you you have the summer off, or you have at least 1 month off. So like you're not preparing for any like marching band stuff, you're not preparing for any festival or anything like that. If you just have a solid month to just yourself, so you're not preparing for anything else, you're just here for yourself, then this type of practice method is fantastic. Because you're just kind of constantly coming back, exploring certain skills, really kind of mulling over it, keeping things simmering in the back of your mind. But then in the school year, you have to use your priority list style practicing. You have to. That's the only way to survive. You ask anyone who's been in music school, and everyone will tell you it's survival practicing. It's survival priority based practicing. And you can't really do it any other way. So I love my current way of practicing because it's such a comfort. It's not this kind of crazy priority practicing. It's not survival practicing. This is like self-improvement, self-care practicing, So, hey Shane, I'm so sorry to catch you at the end of my stream, but how are you doing? How is life? Anyway, I'm all ready to go for lunch. So I'm going to have my hour break lunch, and then it's teaching this afternoon. Yeah, I've had a really good day so far. Got a lot done this morning. I've been really trying to start work at 9 or 9:30. Today I started work at like 9:15ish, something like that. So not bad. Just the fact that I am, John and I are at a stage in life where I can afford to start work at 9 or 9:30 is a luxury. So Michael, to answer your question before I leave, have I thought of doing a flute collection video? I have. Absolutely have thought of doing that. I guess I could do an update someday. At the moment, I have a few other things lined up. So if that video comes out, that won't be coming out for a while. Thank you all so much for joining today. I can see you all are already thanking me for live streaming. Thank you for showing up, and for listening and for being present in my life. I truly mean it when I say that this is kind of my self-care corner of the internet, and I am very thankful that you guys are here to keep me company and to really help me feel like I'm not so alone. I love you all so very much. Please take care of yourselves to the best of your ability, because there is no music without the musician. All right. I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I'm going to see later today when is a good time to stream tomorrow. It might end up being late morning again. So anyway, I love you all so very much. See you tomorrow. Bye.